David's up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. David, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
I'm living the dream, David. What are you doing?
Well, I'm calling you to not necessarily, I'm probably not your average caller based on what I'm about to throw at you.
Okay.
Because while most of your people call and want to make, changes in their job and want to make career changes and, complain about their company, et cetera, mine's just the opposite. My company is too nice. They're over the top nice. They're over the top take care of their staff. And I'm not really calling to complain as much as I'm calling to ask for your advice on how to deal with it.
Well, this is fantastic. I don't even know what your question is. How do you deal with a company that's too nice to its people? Can you be more specific? Because I actually think you're a slight bit irritated.
Well, and maybe it's the 50-year-old plus guy in me coming out that I'm kind of old school.
Okay, hold on a second. Are you irritated? Come on.
Yeah.
All right. We got to first acknowledge the fact you said I'm 50 years old plus and I'm old school, and you're irritated that some people in your company, let me guess, correct me if I'm wrong, some of the youngsters, the Gen Z and the millennials, that they're too snowflakey and they didn't have to walk uphill both ways to school like you and I did, and it bothers you. Am I about right?
You've explained it exceptionally well. Yes, sir.
Well, David, guess what? I'm going to set you free because that's why you called, right?
It is.
It's not your problem, and you're making it your problem, and it's not your problem. By all accounts, these people treat your company treats people really, really well, correct?
Yes.
And you want them to make it a little harder on the whippersnappers?
Well, not just harder on the whippersnappers. Let's make it a little more. How about a little more tough love on the whole staff in general?
All right. Do you lead anybody in this company? Personally, do you lead some people?
I do not. I'm in sales, and so I, report up the chain of command, so to speak. And so I've been here for 15 plus years.
Oh, there it is. Oh, David, you're a good man, but I want to set you free. Hey, David.
Go for it.
You aren't leading anybody, and when you get the opportunity to lead, if you want to have a little bit tougher love than maybe everybody else, then that's your prerogative.
Okay.
But you're not in leadership. And while I appreciate who you are, and I really do get what you're saying, you need to focus on you and your work and your results, because you're already in danger. And I suspect if I walked around your office with you and did a little clandestine interview, that David gets a lot of dad comments around the office, either in front of you or behind your back. Am I right?
You're right.
Oh, yeah. How did I know that? David, you got to be David, not dad. These people have dads, and you ain't it. You got me?
Yeah.
And here's the deal. I'm not picking on you. I'm trying to set you free. When you stop acting like a dad, you're going to be less frustrated. So I appreciate the call. I really do appreciate David. I really do. Because I'm old school. I get irritated when I make a movie reference from the 80s and half the team I work with goes, huh? I come into the office Tuesday morning carrying on about Top Gun, and half the people I work with are like, I never saw the first one. I want to fire them on the spot. That's unreasonable. I wouldn't do that. But I got irritated. Why? Because I'm middle-aged now. It's unfortunate.